Hey everyone, welcome back to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. As always, this is where you get daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and more. As always, before we begin, get everyone into the chat room. Be sure to like this video. It's an easy and free way to support the channel if you like what we're doing. And even if you don't, it's an easy and free way to support me, damn it. Shout out to everyone that's already in the chat room. Happy birthday to one of our moderators, Diana. Happy birthday to you. Okay, I don't want to sing the full song because God only knows with all the community guidelines. Here we go. Shout out to everyone that is always so prompt. We already have 70 people in the room. Please be sure to like this video, even if you're not here to support. Look, because I know a lot of you just hate watch. It's okay. It's all right. I understand. All right, we have a lot to talk about. We have a variety of hot topics. I have to talk about Gizelle and Robyn's new podcast on the iHeartRadio and Black Effect Network. And I wasn't hate listening. I was listening genuinely. And I have to say, I didn't mind it, but we'll talk about it. We're also going to talk about Kandi's restaurant being temporarily shut down back. What was it? A couple of, like last week, it was shut down. It is now open. Good for Kandi. But we have to talk about the infractions. And look, I know you guys are saying this happens all the time with restaurants. However, all right, I'll hold my thoughts. I also want to talk about Falynn Guobadia. Is he buying a new home for his new wife? We're going to talk all about that. And of course, we're going to have you guys call in and share your thoughts. But before we get into that, let's see what's going on in the chat room. I appreciate the fam. Look, I hate focusing on people that possibly could be hate watching. I just want to focus on the people that always, if anything, I get way more love and support from this new growing TheKempire that I have to focus on that. He said, don't you talk about Kandi. Kandi is my Taurus sister, so I will... Look, I have to be fair. I can't have favorites. I can't have favorites in this business. Shout out to my TikTok. TikTok, you will want to head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel or Kempire Radio. We're live on both platforms. We're also live on Facebook, the Kempire on Facebook, Kempire Radio Network on Facebook, and of course, Kempire Daily on Facebook. And if you want to watch on Twitter, we're live at the Kempire on Twitter and live on Twitch, the Kempire. Whew, that was a mouthful. Hold on. Had to take a sip. Okay. He said, oh my God, I didn't realize you were live streaming. Yes, we are live streaming and we have a lot to talk about. And one of the things that you guys say you love about the channel is that we get right to it. So let's talk about Gizelle and Robyn's new podcast. As you know, we reported not too long ago that this podcast was launching. And we thought maybe it would be sort of like their version of Speak On It. And honestly, I think when the new season, which will be airing July 11th, we already talked about the new season trail that dropped just yesterday. If you missed that video, be sure to check out the Kempire Daily YouTube channel for our recap of everything that went down in that video and what we can expect for the new season of The Real Housewives of Potomac. So I listened to that a little bit less than an hour podcast, and I have to say, I enjoyed it. But here are some of my takeaways. The reasons why we enjoyed Robyn and Gizelle in the very beginning is the same reasons that you'll probably enjoy this podcast. Will I be listening every week? Maybe not when this new season of Potomac is not airing. I'm not sure. It really depends. But I thoroughly enjoyed this first episode where they sort of introduced how they met, how they got on the show, their friendship, how they grew up. I thought it was good. And I have to say, the things that people like about Robyn Dixon, they will truly enjoy her on this podcast. And I'm actually glad that they decided to do this podcast because it's another stream of income for all of them. And look, we've all been saying that we don't want Robyn on the show. This might be a nice little way for her to continue making money, still being a part of the show, still being a part of our lives here. And that's the whole reason any of these women should get on these housewives shows. It shouldn't be like, I'm going to be a housewife for life. It should be, let me launch some businesses and move forward and evolve. But I have to say, I learned a lot about Robyn. I learned a lot about Gizelle. Gizelle, though, the one thing that people love about Robyn is that she is relatable in a lot of ways in the early years. But in the podcast, she is very relatable. I give it to Gizelle. Gizelle does have some funny moments during the podcast, but there was a lot of, it almost came across fake when she was sort of reacting to Robyn's story and what Robyn was saying. I was just like, I don't know. It came across a little fake to me. But I can't imagine listening to this podcast without Gizelle being a part of it. So it's sort of like the yin and yang. And I do kind of like that back and forth between the two of them. I don't think I would want just one podcast with Gizelle, and I don't think I would want one podcast with just Robyn. I like the combination of the two of them. The Green-Eyed Bandits. I'm actually shocked that they didn't decide to call it the Green-Eyed Bandits. But here we are. It's called Reasonably Shady. As I said before, it's through the iHeart and Black Effect network. Look, I'm going to support by listening and see if I can find any tea. If you don't have to listen, because you know I will be listening just to kind of gather some information. Robyn's story, though, is interesting. But we won't get into Robyn's life history and things like that. I do want to get into how Robyn got on the show. So Robyn says that apparently Charisse, Robyn, and Gizelle are all still very friendly. They've gotten over any of their issues in the past. They're still very friendly. Wonderful. Well, apparently Charisse and Gizelle got on the show and they told, casting about Robyn. Robyn didn't realize that it was an interview. So originally the casting hated Robyn. They were like, I hate her. We don't want her on the show. And they left out details on how they convinced casting and to go back to Robyn. But I have a feeling, as any friend would do for a friend that's trying to get them on a show, Robyn, you got to tell them this. You got to give it to them this way. So the early pre-producing began. That's just what I took from the podcast. Me personally, that's what I got from what they were saying. But it was interesting to hear these stories from them. I will, especially because the new season's coming, I know they're going to be talking about how this season plays out. They're going to be talking about relationships. They're going to be giving advice. They're going to be talking about businesses. All of that will be featured on this podcast. I am going to listen. I have to say, I did not enjoy myself. Damn, I sound like Ramona. Wasn't it Ramona that says, I don't not hate you? Look, I'm not great with the Housewives quotes. I'm not that person. I have a great memory for a lot of things, but quotes, at least the Housewives quotes, you're not going to get that from me. Just say. All right, we have almost 200 people in the room. Be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. Let me see how many. Wait, we need to look. We got 200 people in the room. We need more likes, y'all. We got less than 100. Look, I understand. I watch videos all the time and I forget to like the video. That's why we're reminding you. Like the video because it shoots it out to the algorithm to other people that may enjoy the Kempire Live. As I said before, we will be posting a link for you guys to call in and share your thoughts on these hot topics. So let's move on and get into this hot topic. Look, my fellow Taurus sister, Kandi, is in the news. I don't know how we missed this in the news because this is apparently from May 19th. I know it wasn't that long ago because it's only May 25th. However, I'm just shocked that we're just hearing this. So apparently, Blaze, the new seafood and steakhouse that was featured on the latest season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, was temporarily shut down by Georgia State Health Department. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh, shout out to my boy Louie. Louie, who always sends me the tea too. Louie, where is this room? Is that TikTok? No, Louie. Head on over to Kempire Daily on YouTube. Or you can head on over to Kempire Radio on YouTube because we're live on both today. So shout out. Marcella, you shouldn't have, but thank you. Marcella says, relationship advice from the two women that their men cheat. You are funny. Y'all hit that button. We adore you. Oh my God, Marcella. Shout out to everyone that's already in the chat. Oh, now I'm understanding. Okay, I had to bring Marcella's chat. She's talking about Gizelle and Robyn. Relationship advice from the two women that their men cheated. You are funny. I mean, I'm not going to be going to them for advice. It would be interesting to see their advice. It will be interesting to see. Just saying. Okay. Back to what we were talking about. Let's talk about Kandi's situation. So let me pull the story up so we can. I don't want to get the details wrong because these citations. And look, having a restaurant is not easy. I'm going to preface this by saying having a restaurant is not easy. Restaurants open and close all the time. All the time. Remember, Kandi has multiple restaurants. She has an OLG. I think there's like 3 or 4 of them. I think one's even in the Georgia Atlanta airport. I'm not sure if it's still open. Y'all will let me know in the comments. Oh, Lord. Louis said, Gizelle and Robyn can't tell me nothing. You know what? I'm going to need y'all to behave today. Okay. All right. So, as I said before, restaurants open and close all the time. Restaurants get citations from the health department all the time. The health department isn't always up and up either. Allegedly. We'll just say that. But okay, so let me just get to this report. And of course, we will be citing our sources in the description of the video. We haven't cited them just yet, but we will after the live. So be sure to check that out if you like, because look, we cite our sources as we should when we can. If there's a source that doesn't want to be cited, we can't. Look, you get that, right? All right. All right. So Kandi's restaurant, the Blaze Steakhouse and Seafood Restaurant. As I said before, we got to see it on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. I was just happy for Kandi. I was like, oh gosh, Kandi has another restaurant. She's, we knew that Todd wanted this restaurant. Todd is really the hands-on person involved in these restaurant ventures. So, okay. So according to Radar Online, Kandi's restaurant was found in violation of the health code after employees mishandled raw food in the kitchen. According to official records obtained by Radar, the Georgia Department of Public Health completed a routine inspection of Kandi's new restaurant, Blaze. The couple owns the couple owns another establishment called Old Lady Gang nearby. All right. So this inspection took place of Blaze on May 19th. The first violation, let's go through these violations because some of it's a little disturbing. Some of this is a little bit disturbing to me. First violation, especially because you know that they're coming. So why would you? Okay, we'll get into it. I digress. Y'all love it when I say that. Okay, the first violation they found is an employee was working with raw food without washing their hands. So I don't know. I'm sure they have people coming in and they're just sort of like looking over, but don't usually when you have a health inspection, they let you know? They let you know? All right. Okay. Hold on. I just saw this. How am I on CP time? I'm here. We've been here for almost 15 minutes. Maybe you're on CP time. All right. Let's get back into it. So the report says food handler touched raw oysters and raw salmon, and then proceeded to handle ready-to-eat leafy greens with the same gloves on improperly. Moving from raw food to ready-to-eat foods is a source of cross-contamination. First of all, I wouldn't be doing this in my own house, never mind a restaurant where you're serving people. I digress. Kandi's restaurant lost another 4 points for failing to have procedures or supplies in place for, quote, for employees to follow or use when responding to vomiting or diarrheal events that involve the discharge of vomit and fecal matter on surfaces in the food establishment. It didn't end there. There was more. Further, employees were not properly storing food at the correct temperature. The report noted, observed that both prep coolers on the line across from the oven have food that is out of temperature above 41 Fahrenheit. Lord. On a positive note, though, there's a positive note. We got to get to the positive, right? We got to get to the positive. On a positive note, there were no rodent or bug issues found inside the spot. Back in December, the Georgia Department of Public Health awarded Blaze a score of 88 and a B grade. I know a lot of people that won't go to a food establishment if they don't have an A. I know a lot of people that won't. no shade. I will still go. But I know a lot of people that will not go unless you have an A. In September, the restaurant received a 99 rating and an A grade. All right, so now we can go to Blaze until the 19th. Okay, so there was another issue that the Georgia Department of Public Health found. It included bottles not being properly labeled in the back. The inspector wrote, food, quote, flour, rice, etc. items in bulk storage containers were not identified on the common name of the food item. Also, several squeeze bottles were observed without a label. Oh, Lord. So Kandi and Todd's Blaze received a rating of 55 from the inspector. The Georgia Department of Public Health instructed them to make the necessary changes immediately. Last week, Kandi reportedly shut down the restaurant to fix the issues. The spot is already back in business. Good. See, it's like a happy ending to this story. It's just a happy ending to this story. So Blaze is currently open. But then I got a story to tell. And this is no shade to Kandi. This is no shade to Kandi. I've talked about this. If you follow me on TikTok, I talked about this months ago. One thing I've heard, I'm going to start with the good stuff. Let me start with the good stuff. I've heard multiple people say, and this is OLG. This was before Blaze was open. OLG has great food. Great food, great food, great food. I love the food. Of course, there's not going to be everyone that's going to love. But overall, what I've seen is people say they love the food. However, they say the service is not the greatest at OLG. Not Blaze. OLG. The service is not great. So then I told the story. Look, let me take a sip. It's water. Calm down. I told the story. My friend went to OLG last year sometime. Yeah, last August. And, he was excited to go to OLG. He goes to OLG. He says the food was very good. He posted a picture of the food. And I commented under his social media. And I said, is that a chipped plate? And he said, oh, yeah, I was going to tweet them and tell them about that. First of all, why are you serving people in chipped plates? And look, this is coming from someone that loves Kandi, but look, I got a straight shooter. Pow, pow. Oh, now I remember why I told this story. Because Kandi was the one going on social media and calling out Chick-fil-A. First of all, I'm not sure why we see it still eating at Chick-fil-A. Y'all forgot about the LGBTQIA community and how they don't support us. Anyways, I digress. All right. So that's why I told the story, because Kandi was complaining about the service, and not even the service, because they said, of course, instead of, what are they supposed to say at Chick-fil-A? I don't go there. Let me know. Let me know. I forgot what they say at Chick-fil-A, at what they're supposed to say at the end. I'm not supposed to understand what they say at the end. Anyway, she was upset. She went on social media and she was like, she was really upset. Not like Kandi was like, oh, I'm just joking. No, because she followed that up and was like, you're supposed to say, my pleasure. You're supposed to say, my pleasure. Not of course. She was ready to have that person's job. And that's what led me down the rabbit hole of the story about OLG. Oh, everybody knows. Everybody knows in the comments. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Appreciate you. We have almost 500 people in the chat. If you haven't liked this video, be sure to like this video. We are talking about a few different hot topics, and we just talked about Kandi's restaurant being temporarily shut down. It is now open. Blaze, which was featured on the latest season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta, they received multiple citations, including handling raw food and then going to ready-to-eat food. I mean, I don't do that in my own kitchen for my own food. Why? But it should be noted that Kandi decided to shut the restaurant down. She decided to shut the restaurant down and get it together and then reopen. And that's how us Tauruses do it. We get ahead of the situation. But look, I wouldn't be doing my job if I didn't talk about it. Because y'all would have been saying, how come you didn't talk about Kandi? You're favoring Kandi because Kandi's a Taurus. I mean, just saying. Shantae says she's a great businesswoman, but she may be overdoing it a bit. She needs to hang back. And I think I've seen a few people comment that maybe she's having too many businesses. I don't think that's necessarily true. I think she could have the businesses. She just has to have the right team in place to make sure that stuff is not happening. Just saying. Nicole. Bolo is a Taurus? I'm going to need him to have better fashion sense, though. I'm going to need him to have better fashion sense as a Taurus. Like, come on. The fake Chanel suit? The fake Chanel jumper? No. Mm-hmm. All right. But since we're talking about the Real Housewives of Atlanta, let's talk. Look, I had to take a pause. Let's talk about our girl, Porsha Williams. Oh, it's not really about Porsha. It's actually about her fiance, also Falyn's current husband. They're not yet divorced. Probably won't be divorced till the end of the year. He's selling his home. He's selling his home in Atlanta for $5 million. You can speculate all you want on why he's selling the home. Porsha probably told him, I ain't living in that house with your old wife. Well, not really old wife. It's still, oh my God, I got a flashback of old daddy. And if you watch Atlanta, you know what I'm talking about. All right. Susie says, Porsha, oh Porsha. Well, let's talk about, goodness. So I did a little digging. First of all, shout out to you guys, because a lot of you send me stories. Shout out to Louis. He sent me a couple of stories we reported on the Real Housewives of New Jersey. If you haven't checked that out, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube page. That way you can see some of the stories that we reported on earlier today. That New Jersey situation, we need to get Dina Manzo and Caroline Manzo back on the show. Oh, Lord. All right. So I want to show you guys. I'm going to show you Falynn Guobadia. He's selling his home in Atlanta for almost $5 million. It's 7 bedrooms, 10 bathrooms. It's 13,500 square feet. Oh, my goodness. And I just want to take a tour with you guys. Can we take a tour together? Let me know if you want to see a tour of Falynn Guobadia's. If you want to see a tour, like this video. Let's get this video going. Let's get this video going. We got almost 600 people in the chat. Who wants a tour? Who would like a tour of Falynn Guobadia and Falynn Guobadia's home? TikTok, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel if you want that tour. I'm not going to be able to show it here on TikTok. Head on over to Kempire Daily. Let's do a tour. You guys want to go through? I love looking at property. Anyone else love looking at property? I used to spend so much time. I've just been too busy in the last couple of months to really just look at property. I love looking at real estate. That's part of the reason why I love watching $1 Million Listing, New York, LA, not so much. But I love looking at property. And I never really looked in Georgia. But can we reminisce on when we were first introduced to Falynn in this home, where some of you alleged that Porsha sort of just walked on in like she already been there before? You guys are so messy, but I love it. Look, Elise, exactly. I look at homes on YouTube. I love watching those. Shout out to the creators that do those sort of like $15 million homes and I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Oh, and I randomly saw this, so I had to post it. I didn't want to talk about being a Taurus, but I had to because Anita brought it up. Anita says, I live for being a Taurus. We are a very special people. Our season just ended, Anita. Our season just ended. It's now Gemini season. So you know it's about to be a moody situation. Shout out to all my Geminis. Laureen, Steve Gold, New York. He is yummy, but he can't sell a house he has sold a house, but he's not that great on the show. Okay, so y'all ready for a tour? Oh, Marcella, thank you. First of all, Marcella, thank you for supporting the channel. Marcella says this: new ring, new house together, new wife, new life, Team Porsha. Yes. All right. Let's do a tour. First of all, since we're talking about signs, happy birthday to our moderator, Diana. So if you haven't wished Diana a happy birthday, and if you haven't liked this video in honor of Diana, Diana is one of the first moderators that we ever added to the channel. Diana, thank you for always. She is a true hardcore member of the Kempire. Okay. Let's get into this. Let's take a tour, y'all. I love looking through property. So as I said before, excuse me, it's a 7-bedroom, 10-bathroom, 13,500 square feet mansion. That's considered a mansion. All right, let's go there. All right, can we look? Let's just take a tour. Let's just take a tour. I love looking at these properties. I can't tell you. I got so excited about talking about this. Yes, I know you guys are excited to talk about, PORSHA, and what does this mean for PORSHA? Did PORSHA decide to make this man sell this house because she's not living in another woman's home? If Falynn didn't have a prenup, then I would be like, oh, he's selling this so that she could get half. I don't believe that is in the prenup. So, okay, let's just take a tour. Look, okay, so we saw this on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Y'all remember when we saw PORSHA going up to the door when she drove up and then she went here? And then we heard allegedly Simon had all the cars. He had the garage open with all his fancy cars showing, and the producers told him allegedly to put them away, which I would never understand. Why would they want you to do that? Anyways, let me take a sip. I digress. It's going to be on a t-shirt. Wait for it. Okay, let's go through. Okay, so this is the front. Beautiful front. Love the driveway. Love the look. Love the driveway. Another picture of the front. Okay. Oh, so this is, we didn't get to see this, y'all. Let's just take a look. I love doing this with you. First of all, I love y'all. I love y'all for real. This is incredible. I love looking at stuff like this. I could be here all day just talking to you guys about property. So this is in Georgia. And yes, look, so we know this is going to be fantastic because property in Georgia, in comparison to places like New York, for $5 million, we're not getting all of this in New York. Just saying. So that's the front where you pull up to. So this is the front door where we saw PORSHA and Tanya, wherever she may be in the world. Tanya, this is where we saw them, arrive. Who else was there? I feel like there was someone else. I can't remember. Who else was there? PORSHA, Tanya, of course, Falynn. I feel like there was someone. Oh, wait, was it her sister there too? I can't remember. It doesn't matter. All right, so let's go in. Okay, several pictures of this. Oh, this is what it looks like at night. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. Anyone got 5 million? Maybe we can go half. Or how many people are in here? We got almost 700 people. Maybe we can go 700. Oh, Shamia. Oh, Shamesi. Shamesi. Shamesi was there. Okay, Shamesi was there. Lauren was there. Okay. All right. See, this is why I need you guys. I can't remember everything. Okay, so this is where we walk in. All right. I mean, look, as I said to you before, I'm a little biased because I look at property all the time. So I've seen some amazing foyers. So this is nice. This is nice. Why are they showing this? Why are they showing this to us again? Okay. Anyways, this is cute. This looks like a nice little office. Okay. I don't know if I like the decor, but it's cool. We got a lot of photos to go through, so I'm not going to waste too much time. All right. I mean, I guess they're staging this. Maybe he was already moving out. It looks as if he was already moving out. Who knows? I apologize if I'm not seeing your comments, y'all. I'm focused on the pictures. I'm focusing on the pictures. I mean, okay, that's okay. So that's the front, and then the front. As soon as you walk through the front, I don't know if I like that. I know a lot of places are like that. When you first walk into a home, the dining room is right there. But maybe this is the one of many dining rooms. Look, I'm such a snob. Now here we are. I don't mind this. This is very cute. What do we call this? Is this a living room? Is this a family room? Is this a great room? I'm not that classy. What do we call this? I like this, though. I like the chandelier. I like how it's decorated. It almost looks fake to me. Okay, here's another angle. I don't mind this. I don't mind this at all. I wonder if PORSHA was sort of walking through this home and was like, this could all be mine. I'm joking. Get my humor. I'm joking. Calm down. I'm not even looking at the comments. Oh, they got a nice little bar situation. A bar for me, someone that doesn't drink, because I must have been a lush in a past life, it's a waste on me. So sometimes when I look at these homes, I'm like, why would I get a bar? But then maybe my boo would be a drinker. And then, of course, if you host a party, you need a bar. All right, I get it. All right, I just had that whole thought process with you guys. I like this couch. So this must be another family room area. Okay. Tara says no character bland. I think that could be for the pictures. Sometimes these realtors want a room to look bland, so that way you can kind of picture it for yourself. This is a nice area. I like the fact you can almost have that outside inside feel because of all the windows. I even like the little framed windows right here. I like that. Almost like picturesque. Okay, so here's the kitchen. Didn't the kitchen seem a little bit smaller during the Halloween party where Kenya got in trouble? This looks big, but based on the angles that they were using in the episode, her kitchen seems so much smaller. And now that they've edited Kenya out, it's even smaller. Because you're like, where are these camera angles going? Okay, but it's a cute kitchen. I don't mind it. I like having two islands. That is goals. Would love two islands. So for me, the most important rooms would be my master bedroom, master suite, bathroom, and the kitchen. All right. I would have to change. There's certain things in here I would have to change. This backsplash is You can tell this is probably all Simon's taste. I don't mind this backsplash. This is nice, though. It's a very masculine feel to it, though. Oh, they have another dining room, y'all, that leads outside. Ooh. I love it. I love that we're looking at property together. Can I tell I love y'all? Oh, Cocktails with Lovable Lisa says, yes, Kempire, you need a bar for the cocktail mixing when you invite me and Diana over. You decide to make us some cocktail. First of all, I wouldn't even know how to make a cocktail. I apologize already. Data says the whole house is tacky. I don't think the house is tacky. Come on now, y'all. Wait, let me go back. So this is cute. I like this. This is cute. Let's move on because we have 40 more pictures to go through. TikTok, if you want to see what we're talking about, head on over to the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. We're live there. We're also live on the Kempire Radio YouTube channel. We have over 700 people in the room. Like this video if you haven't liked it already. It's an easy and free way to support the channel. Also, if you're watching this afterwards, let us know your thoughts on any of the hot topics that we spoke about today so far. So far, we've talked about Gizelle and Robyn's new podcast and Kandi shutting down Blaze Seafood and Steakhouse restaurant temporarily. It's now open. And now we're looking at Simon Guobadia's home that he has for sale. All right, so this is cute. Look, this is cute. I like the stairs. This pantry could use some work, but at least he has one. You know, not everyone can have a walk-in pantry. Look, let's be real. Not everyone has a walk-in pantry. Hold on, y'all. I'm probably missing everything you guys are saying. Let me just take a quick view of what you guys are saying. I'm gonna post. Matter of fact, let me post the link so you guys can call in. We'll be taking callers in just a second. I'm still going through property, as if I'm gonna buy. Maybe I'll buy it. I would have to change a few things though. But I also don't want to live in Atlanta. No offense to Atlanta. I just don't want to live there. Just saying. No offense. All right, let me just add. CW says, I love my pantry. See, I don't have a pantry. I guess I technically do, but it's very small. It's not walk-in pantry. So this is another office area. It's kind of boring. I kind of wonder, it looks like as if they use this for the kids, maybe when they were doing the at-home learning situation. Another bathroom, as I said to you before, this has 10 bathrooms. We won't go through all the bathrooms. I think this is cute. I mean, is it worth $5 million? I don't know Atlanta Realty. If you know Atlanta Realty, please feel free to call in. I don't really love this room. These are repeat photos. Okay, here's a bedroom. Final, we got into a bedroom. This is very blah, but it has potential. It looks big. That looks like it might be a queen or a king size bed, probably a king size. So that means it's a big room. Oh, I like this. Okay. Does this have its own bathroom? We're going to have to read through some of the specs, y'all. Oh, look at this bathroom. I didn't expect this bathroom. It seems so out of place in this home. Okay, so this must be like another outside area. Oh, this is the pool. This is where Simon was looking at his new prize from afar. This is where Simon was looking at his new prize from afar. All right, let's keep going. So it has a pool. That's a big thing. I mean, it's a big maintenance fee too. Just saying. Oh, so they have a little outside situation where it's like you have the tea. Oh, this is cute. Oh, wait, look at this, y'all. So if you have a family or if you like to hold get-togethers, this is where you can do it. I like this. This is nice. This home is not necessarily for me. Oh, they have a little area where you can play pool and drink and have a good time. I wonder why he's selling the home, though. Why not move your new wife into this home? Why sell your home? Are they going to find a new home together? Is that what we're going to see play out on the new season of The Real Housewives of Atlanta? Very possible. Very possible. We have almost 800 people in the chat. Be sure to like this video. We're just doing a quick tour of Simon Guobadia's new his home that he's trying to sell so he can get ready for his new life with Porsha Williams of The Real Housewives of Atlanta. Yes. Okay. I like the pool area. I mean, oh, wow. Got even an outside grill situation. It's a beautiful home. This is the kingdom that LaToya was talking about. I mean, I'm not that impressed, though. Oh, there's a gym. Do you get the equipment, too, or you just have the gym area? Okay. I think I probably would have invested more in the gym. Oh, look, we've seen so many home theaters. At least I have. I am not impressed by this home theater. And I know I'm sounding hoity-toity, and I'm sounding very uppity right now, as if I have a home theater. But if I did, it ain't going to look like this. And maybe that's what Porsha said to Simon. She was like, this is cute, boo, but we need to upgrade your life. This is not it. This is not it. It can fit 4 chairs. 4 chairs. I don't know about that. I mean, this would be perfect size for me because I'm not going to have that many people over my house. But I still would have it'd be bigger. It'd be bigger. Okay, this is upstairs. Here's another room. Here's another bathroom. I'm not impressed. And maybe this is why he decided to sell. Do we know how long Simon has been in this home? Please let me know in the chat. Did they buy this home together? Him and Falynn? Look. Hold on, y'all. Let me just double check some things on the back end here. Let's do that. Okay, sorry, y'all. Okay. All right. He definitely likes the grays. There's a lot of grays going on. All right. Okay, this must be the master bedroom. I'm not that impressed, though. I don't like this. This is not for me. I would have to change a lot of things in here. Look, I am so hoity-toity. This is the master suite. I like the chandelier. I like you can fit multiple people in that shower. Where does my mind go? Look at this. You can sit down in the shower. Okay. I mean, it has good bones. I probably have to change a lot. Okay, let's look at the closet. That's another important component for me. I need to have a nice closet. I mean, but if you're living with a woman, this alone could be the woman's closet. Do we have another closet? Let's see. Well, maybe this is the rest of the closet room. So maybe it's big enough. Oh, you have a nice little dressing area. Okay, you can do your makeup and whatnot. All right. Okay, so this is the washroom. Okay, I'm not that impressed. Y'all can tell I watch a lot of HGTV. I look at a lot of property. This wouldn't be the home for me. It's a 4-car garage, though. It's a beautiful space. It's a beautiful space. It's going to be a lovely home for someone. It's just not for me. What's going on with this couch? This is that infamous cloud couch. I always thought it looked so raggedy. I don't like that cloud couch. Okay, here's another one of the 10 bathrooms. Another one. Oh, this is all the way up in the attic. Remember, they had like 8 kids or something like that, or 6 kids or something like that. So they had a lot of kids. So they needed a big space. This would be a nice little your own room, but it looks like it was someone's office. This is the outside at night. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful space. If this is the home for you, Falynn Guobadia, PORSHA. I'm about to call her PORSHA Guobadia. Not yet. You can't be PORSHA Guobadia yet. You can't be PORSHA Guobadia just yet. Hold on. Let me see what you guys are saying. Hold on. What's going on, y'all? I apologize if I missed your comments. Look, I'm just going through Falynn Guobadia's home that he's put up for $5 million on the market. He will soon be a divorced man and then getting married all over again to Porsha Williams of the Real Housewives of Atlanta. We have almost 800 people in the room. I appreciate you guys being here. Be sure to like this video if you haven't liked the video already. It's a great, easy, free way to support the channel. If you're not subscribed, why not? We're on our way to 12,000. I'm excited. I can't wait till we hit 1 million. I know I'm greedy, ain't I? Damn. So this is how it looks at night. It's beautiful. But doesn't it seem I feel like I need a little bit more greenage. I need a little bit more green area. Okay. Look. All right. And that's that. Interested in touring this home? Should I take a tour? Oh my goodness. Data said that house is very gone to November. Mind you, if you don't know, that is when they are supposed to have another divorce meeting. Falynn and Simon will be in November of this year. Hopefully, Rebecca said that house is ugly. I don't know if the house is ugly. Nicole said the price tag for the house is way too high. I was wondering, but I don't know Atlanta real estate. For $5 million in New York, you're not going to get a lot. You could probably get a 3-bedroom, maybe, depending on the neighborhood. I know, that's why I gotta make some money if I really want to stay in New York. I'm just saying. Okay. Let me bring up some people that I know have thoughts on. You know what? Someone's gonna stay in timeout. I'm gonna see what Wrong Road wants to say. Wrong Road.
How you doing?
How are you?
I'm doing good.
What are your thoughts on any of the hot topics? I don't know what you want to talk about.
Oh gosh, Porsha. I love Porsha, but yeah, she's definitely going down the wrong road.
Do you think what do you think Simon is selling this home right now?
I think he's moving in with Porsha. More than likely, he is going to pull another. What's her husband? The hot dog man. His name.
Dennis.
She's gonna pull a Dennis and leave her heartbroken. Eat up all her food.
Not eat up all her food.
Look at him. He looks like a Swahili Teletubby. Like,
what is a Swahili? Oh, damn! I just pictured it. Damn it.
See, he looks like it, but yeah, no. As far as Porsha, this is not going to end well. And I don't like to agree with Kenya, but I was like, damn, Kenya was right on about this one. So season 14 is going to be very interesting. But Porsha, I love you, but I can't rock with you on this decision.
And you know what? And that's the thing. I don't want people to think that here we're like, oh my gosh, we're not Team Porsha. Look, I've always said it. We're always Team Kempire. However, I love it that you guys call in and share your honest opinion, even if you are Team Porsha.
Yeah, no, absolutely. It's just a lot. And I was looking like, damn, you was the queen of the reunion, and now you're done. Went back to Queen of Thoughtlandia, so.
But you're excited for the new season?
I am, because I feel like Potomac has kind of been kicking Atlanta's ass a bit. So I think maybe Porsha was playing chess and trying to get the franchise back to where it was. We'll see. I'm waiting for the gotcha, but I don't feel like it is a gotcha. I think she was serious, and Shamia trying to slither in to get in her 8th peach spot. I'm like, you know what? I'm here
Not
for
slither.
Yeah, the Karen walk. She did the slither.
Oh, nothing. Well, technically it's the Wendy one, but Karen did it better.
So truly, yeah.
Well, wrong road, wrong road. We appreciate you calling in and sharing your thoughts. Anything else?
No, just thank you for having me on, and I love your channel. I watch all the ones, but you're definitely on my subscribe list.
Thank you so much. I appreciate the support.
All right, take care.
Bye. All right, Shante, you're the perfect person. You're the one I wanted to call in because I wanted to talk about property. I'm not sure if you're familiar with Atlanta real estate, but what do you think of, first of all, the property and the price?
Well, when I was saying in the chat, usually like luxury sellers, they usually it's 50-50 that they'll go ahead and list at the right price, but sometimes they may list it somewhere anywhere between. I've seen stuff listed probably like 100,000 above list what it should be listed under,
Okay.
because they know that they can generally afford to have their property sit and wait for a right price rather than the price that they want. That's how they test the market, because that's what a lot of them do.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah,
do you think that's what he's doing here?
yeah, or that's probably what the agent is doing. Because like I said, if you've got one listing like that, knowing the commission on it, you can afford to let it sit and wait for that nice fat check.
I just want to point out Katrina's comment. She says the listing states last sold March 13th, 2020. Listing sale, of course, today. Breaking news. They tried to sell it last year. What does that indicate for us?
Well, I'm wondering how long have they been in the house though?
I mean, that's the thing too.
That's when they moved in, was last year?
Say that one more time.
They moved into the house last year? They bought that house last year?
I don't think so. I mean, I know they've been married probably 2 years at this point. Falynn and Simon. So
plus, you gotta remember, Zillow is not always accurate on price, because Zillow does not know the actual condition. They're going by public records, and that's pretty much it. Public records aren't physically in your home. Looking at things that could bring down the value. So that's another thing about Zillow. Plus, sometimes something can be listed as sold, or something could be listed as active, and it was sold or rented out 6 months earlier.
Okay.
So that's another thing about Zillow. But Zillow is usually good for like what we were doing. People can just sit there and obsess over homes. It's you go down a rabbit hole. But yeah, usually people with those types of luxury listings that are like $3 million and up, especially the single family homes, they, like I said, they know that it doesn't matter what the market is. If they're selling a house that's worth that much money, they know it's going to sit for a little bit, because the larger pool of buyers are not looking for houses in that price range, at least depending on what market you're in. Like in my market, you might get a lot of those types of buyers, but they're going to be buyers from other countries. They may be buyers from California, buyers from New York. So stuff like that. But yeah, it's hard not to go down a rabbit hole.
I love it.
And then I got to remember, wait, I'm working. I'm working. Let me stop. Let me go to what I'm supposed to be doing.
That's part of your job, so I can see how you can go down the rabbit hole.
Exactly. But I'm telling you, I would not be surprised if PORSHA initially went in that house and was looking at the floors, looking about how she's going to redo stuff. I would paint this. I think I'll clear out the floors and I'll do that. I'm like, girl. So it's probably just as well they're going to be in another house, because you can't be up in that Fallon's house.
I want to point out, Destiny, she said, Kempire, looked it up. This is why I appreciate you guys, because I can only do so much. I looked it up. It says Simon purchased this home in 2004. So he's been there a good while.
Did she look up the tax records, or did she just look up some sales records without his name attached to it? Because like I said, those things aren't always accurate.
Okay, look, this is why I need everybody working together. We need to figure out these details.
Yeah.
Miriam, of course, Captain Twirl decided to twirl on in and share her thoughts. Did you see the property?
Yes, I did.
What are your thoughts?
I was bored to death.
Oh my God! Wait, are you calling me boring?
No, the property showing. First of all, it lacks character. It's just a big house. You know, as being an avid watcher of a $1 million listing, you know that the biggest bang for their buck is if they invest in staging, and they did not. And people think like PORSHA will move in. She's gonna mess that whole home around, because did you see her home? You never see her kitchen neat or for show. And by the way, it seems like the furniture there, it seems like she has been taping Bravo Shade Room from there. because they have a lot of white sofas going on. I digress. But the Green Eye Bandits, they need to rename their podcast. I am not watching at all, and I cannot believe you said Robyn is relatable. In what?
In the podcast, in the first episode, she was very relatable.
Ah, you listened. So she was playing relatable, because you know she's not relatable. She is like just Giselle's lapdog. That's why she's
Oh, wow.
And yes, she does everything that Gizelle wants, period, end of story. Yeah, I know Gizelle is your girl, but let's face it, it's true. When did she go against the only time that she even tried to question Gizelle was when she said, yeah, we share our husbands. Gizelle came back to her room after everybody went their own way and said, hey, girl, you're supposed to be here with me. She reminded her, remember when the production didn't like you and I made them accept you to the show? Don't come against me. And she fell in line again. So, you know?
Okay, St. J, thoughts?
Okay. Miriam, wow. That's really how you feel?
No, I feel more.
We're going to disagree today? Okay. I think that thoughts where Kempire, okay, the house. I used to sell furniture in undergrad. The house looks like a lot of the houses I've seen. It looks like a house of a single man.
Yes. But remember, he's still married.
Okay, and his wife moved into his single man's house.
That part.
So, you know, it looks like that. And I think that another single man would see it and they'd be like, oh, I like this. Yeah, I saw it. I was looking at it. I was like, I could get down with that.
I mean, I could, but then I couldn't. I'm also grown. You know, I've had a few years and I watch a lot of property. So I think that's sort of tainted what I'm looking at. So I look at it, I'm like, I'm not that impressed. But I have to say, structurally, you know, I like what it looks like. I think I would have to make a lot of changes.
Definitely would need a lot of changes. I think that Kandi's restaurant, she just needs probably to hire better people. I hope that there was some firing going on. Because if my business has to get closed and you guys are all there and like the person who was touching the stuff with no gloves and hand washing, gone, bye, get out. The podcast, I thought the podcast was lovely. I think that Robyn was relatable. Robyn is actually very relatable in the sense,
she is,
and in a lot of senses.
I think that's why we liked Robyn up until this last season. I have to say, this last season kind of shifted my opinion on Robyn. But I think in the very beginning, I really liked Robyn. I liked her commentary. I like how she fit into the group. She reminds me very much of a Cynthia of Potomac. Yeah,
like Robyn can be that. I think that it's, you know, Cynthia got a lot of flack early on when she was so conjoined with Nene that she just seemed like she had no opinion.
Yeah,
and I think
like a robot.
Yeah, I think that Robyn just needs to stand alone a little more and have differing opinions. But she does check Gizelle when Gizelle is wrong.
She did last season.
She did. And then she did when Robyn was showing her house and Gizelle came in and turned up. Robyn was like, no. Not in here. We're working. So I thought it was great. I think that they definitely need to do the podcast together. Like I couldn't imagine sitting through an hour of Robyn or vice versa.
Exactly.
And I thought the casting story was very interesting and it told a lot without telling a lot.
Yes. So you will be tuning in, St. J. Suffice it to say.
Yeah, I will be tuning in. Also, they're barely going to be giving relationship advice. They said they might be giving relationship advice at some point. No, Miriam. No.
Okay.
We are not going to shame women for being cheated on.
No, I am not. I'm not shaming. That is not what I do. That's exactly.
I think that there is a level of strength there to, you know, say, you know, my man has cheated on me. We're going to move forward. Like there's a sector of people that can take that advice.
Okay, just a second here. I never shamed women for not keeping men. What my problem with Gizelle is her deflecting. She has her own problems and she was trying to accuse other people of their things, and she is very persistent in bringing
And
their
she's going to do
stuff
it again this
to the show.
season.
And but this is the thing. No, my problem is not. My defense of Kenya is like, why are you guys like always accusing her or blaming her for Mark being what he
Oh,
is?
Lord.
No, seriously.
How we end up here again?
No, we will always end up here. I am not shaming
Oh,
her
gosh.
for not keeping a man. I'm shaming them for butting into everybody else's business to keep their business under
Oh,
wraps.
no. See,
Yes, that's
Robyn
what
talks
they did. I'm
about
sorry. Did
her
she
man cheating
address
on her.
did she address all this cheating of Pastor Jamal? Did she?
Why is she
didn't
going to address
that.
something that's old? It's in the book.
It's old.
I'll mail you a copy of
No,
the book.
but there's new.
No,
There's
no.
new babies being born. New babies being born. And by the way, I wonder, are the just to deflect, because I think we're not going to agree on this.
Of course
not at all.
Yeah, we're not. Yeah, we are not going to agree. And a lot of people feel like me too, Sanjay. You know them. Maybe that's different, but I don't know them. I know them from what I see on the show. Are the City Hall workers Phaedra's friends?
You know what?
You
That
know,
was one
Phaedra
element
has
I did
people
think about.
everywhere.
I did think, damn, did Phaedra send over those health inspectors too? But no, health inspectors show up all the time when you have a new restaurant.
Yeah, but I just
want
needed
to
say that.
shout out to Robyn. Thank you so much for the super chat. Robyn says this. He probably thinks because it was on TV, he's gonna get a bidding war. They say property going up since Tyler Perry moved his studios there. I can see that. Marcella. Ooh, I just lost Marcella's super chat.
That's what Toya said.
Hold on. Don't bring up Toya. Marcella, thank you so much for the super chat. Marcella says Porsha has a beautiful home, super beautiful. She has areas for PJ. She cooks in her kitchen and has someone cleans and organize her home.
Vegetarian food with meat?
You know what? I can't with you.
It's just never clean when the cameras are there, but I'm sure it's clean sometimes.
Oh,
Yeah, I've always gotten the feeling that Porsha doesn't clean. She wastes her money on people to come clean the house.
I have to do a better job at watching these shows. I never really paid attention, but I also was not fully impressed by Porsha's home. But I never really paid attention to like, oh my God, it's a mess. But now I'm gonna go back and watch.
Porsha better have a good cleaning service on speed dial, because ain't no way Simon's gonna let Porsha come up in there and wreck that house and let her mama come up in there and lay up there eating pepperoni pizza all the time on his dime like they own the place. I'm telling you right now.
What is wrong with you?
Everything
Porsha is not going to come up in there. He's going to look. I told you, Porsha upgraded to the platinum plan. There's requirements to get on the platinum plan once you get on it. Staying on the platinum plan once you get on it. She's going to have to be on ready when he needs to go somewhere for her to be his showpiece. She's going to need to make sure the house is kept. She's going to need to make sure she's ready to receive company when he wants to receive company. She's going to be like a hostess. She is not going to be the way she was with Cordell or the way she was with Dennis. That's over. She is bought and paid for.
Wait, Andrew Max, stop being rude to our Marcella. Marcella is on Porsha's payroll, y'all. Come on.
No, she loves her. She just loves her.
Look, it's the same reason why they say you're on Kenya's payroll. Miriam.
I just said Marcella is, she loves Porsha. That's what I said. People can say all they want. I have a day job.
I know
nobody pays me. I am opinionated 24/7, yes, but nobody pays me.
All right, guys, stay on the line because we're going to continue this conversation. I just want to take a couple of callers. Hold on. Cocktails with Lovable Lisa. How are you?
Hey, darling. Good evening to you.
You too.
Happy birthday, Diane.
Yes, Diana.
You go buy that house and come buy this house in Atlanta, where I'm at. And honey, we will have a ball. This will be your vacation house, honey. You come down, we have a ball, honey.
You think I got $5 million?
I'll make the cocktails, you and your boo. I'll make the cocktails. Me and Diane will sit down, honey. We will put on our shades, playing the pool, baby. We have a darn good time. And we will decorate it up. Ask Diane, baby. Tell them, Diane, we'll decorate the house beautifully, baby, for you.
Lisa,
Okay,
I'll be honest with you. Once I do have $5 million, I'm not going to spend it in Atlanta. No shade to Atlanta. I know that money will go a long way.
I have to say, I am done talking about that girl in the Fiancé. I am done. over the situation, child. I am over her and her bull. Okay, I just moved. You talk about the house on. That's what we talking about. We
Have
ain't
you been to
I
Lisa?
love. Huh?
Lisa, have you been to OLG or Blaze?
I haven't been to Blake, but I've been to. No, one time I told you I went to old lady game. Yeah, I
Yeah.
went there after my daughter graduation party. My family came here from 2019 from my daughter graduation. We went there, like it was very crowded. It took us some time to get some seats. 'Cause
How was the food and how was the service?
the food was good. It's like the show was good, you know what I'm saying? But it's like it's overrated.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? It's overrated,
sort of
but
like a
the food
tourist
is good.
attraction.
Huh?
It's sort of like a tourist attraction.
Yeah, it is because it's a big name. It's a Candace Burris is a big name now, so everybody want to try her restaurant. And I was just about to go to Blaze with my nieces now. You know, we found that it was closed down. So, hopefully she can get somebody in there, can do the job that needs to be done. So her and Ty won't have to stand over nobody neck with a baseball bat and get the stuff done. Make sure the restaurant stays clean 24/7 when people are coming in on the evening. You know what I'm saying? So I hope they work everything out, with the restaurants. I really
One
do.
last question. Are you going to listen to Gizelle and Robyn's new podcast?
Now I don't listen to them. I'm not like to look up the broadcast, the show, the faces.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not for the listening because I get bored. You know what I'm saying? I
Mm-hmm.
like to see the faces. So
Okay.
if you can show their faces, that'll be real good for me. Then I will really listen because I'm a big Robyn lover. I love Robyn. You know what I'm saying? Just like one caller said, but I really do believe that she outside of Gizelle, she was standing her own. I really do because I heard Robyn check Gizelle sometimes.
Mm-hmm. And we've
So we
seen
have
it.
heard her check on Gizelle sometimes. So I truly believe that outside Gizelle, Robyn can stand on her own. I
Definitely.
really do, but I feel sorry for what's going on between. They said, homeboy got a side piece. Remy Williams always said, alleged. You supposed to say what now?
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Okay, just keep
Lisa,
it
thank you for calling in. I got a couple of
yeah.
more people I want to
I
bring up,
love you,
okay?
darling.
I love
Happy
you back.
birthday
Thank
again,
you.
Diane. Y'all
You
know
too.
that.
All right, guys, we have almost 725 people in the chat. Be sure to like this video if you haven't liked it already. If you're not subscribed, subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on the daily and consistent hot topics in music, entertainment, reality TV, and of course, reality TV recaps. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my podcast if you want a community guidelines free area where we talk about some of your favorite hot topics. Be sure to subscribe to the Kempire Radio podcast. It's available on all of your podcast platforms. And shout out to everyone that's been listening. We have grown so much in the last year. As I said before, you get a more uncensored version of what we talk about here on the platform. Marcella, thank you so much for the super chat. Marcella wants to answer Andrew. Andrew, I don't need anyone's payroll. I am the boss of my own business. I hire someone to clean because my days are long, but so is my money. Thank you. Marcella. Oh, hold on. I just missed. Oh, CW. Someone else that has a cleaning service. Can y'all let me know who y'all got cleaning y'all houses? I need one. CW says, I have a cleaning service business. Some people are super busy. Hello. Just saying. Anyways. All right. Let me, wrong road. You're back. I'm sure you had to weigh in. What do you want to say?
Yeah, I didn't know Gizelle and Robyn had a podcast. I didn't know they get paid for their opinions in that kind of capacity. But listen, I'm gonna keep it honest. From what I see, like Robyn is clearly stuck under Gizelle's, double snakes, but that's okay. That's what a good friend.
Snakes, I like that.
A good friend. But yeah, I think the friend that she's bringing on this season, I think she's gonna cause a wedge between her and Gizelle and see how it really shakes up between them. So because I was actually watching, I don't know if I can say this, all about the tea, and one of the panelists brought up the point of like maybe she's gonna be brought in to kind of just see how Robyn versus Gizelle looks for television. I think it'll be great. Like, remember when she spazzed on not Katie, Ashley? She's like, "What did I do to you?" I feel like her and Gizelle could have one of those moments, but I feel like it'll be more epic. But yeah,
I'm looking forward to Potomac, and I appreciate you calling and sharing your opinion.
no, thank you again.
First of all, we have almost 700 people in the chat. If you haven't liked this video, be sure to like this video. And what do I hear? Mods. First of all, if you would like to be a moderator of the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, be sure to let me know in the comments. We always need more moderators for our growing channel. What do I hear that my moderators aren't doing what they're supposed to be doing? Please, guys, if you're going to be a moderator, please be doing what you're supposed to be doing here on the channel. We got to make sure we're keeping this channel correct. Look, you know what the energy of this channel is. Someone's got her hair out.
Yeah.
St. J. All right. Let's round this out because we talked about a variety of topics. I want to hear your I'm going to start with Shantae because we already know we're Miriam.
Do you?
We already know we're Miriam. Shantae, last minute thoughts on these hot topics.
Yeah, I'm just ready for Potomac to start. I might need to start listening to Robyn and Gizelle's podcast. I forgot it started this week. So, and I'm just, and not that I'm on pins and needles, but till tomorrow is another day. So it'll be another PORSHA topic, I'm sure. That's about it.
I hope not. I need a break.
It's always something new every day with her. As much as we try to take a break, we can't because something new always pops up. So till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow. Thank you.
Drip.
First of all, thank you, Shantae, because I love the real estate perspective. We really did need that conversation.
Yes.
So thank you. Okay.
You're welcome.
St. J.
Okay, so I want to apologize, Miriam. I didn't mean that you were criticizing women for being with cheating men. It was actually in response to a previous comment, super chat that was made, not you. So I apologize.
You don't need to apologize.
I know. You get it. So
I get it. Yeah.
Reasonably Shady. Really enjoy it. I'm interested to see if they will have any of the other ladies that they like on the show. So Candace be on the podcast as a guest. I'm interested to see how things unfold as the season continues. I'm now really on the fence about Blaze though, and I'll be in Atlanta in a couple of days. So, and I really wanted to go, but it doesn't really seem like I'll be going now. It just kind of
why? It
just rubbed me the wrong way. You know how you said people that don't go to restaurants less than an A?
Yes.
I'm actually one of those people. So
but it's now an A. It's now an A.
Yeah, but I can't get the mental image out of my mind.
Yeah.
Of
you.
I'm really into food safety, so I can't get that image out of my mind now. So it's gonna be a hard sell for me. And gosh, I thought we were done with PORSHA, but I guess not.
You really thought we were done with PORSHA?
For the season, like, girl, like, because I feel like we're getting so much just randomly. Like, I feel like by the time the season comes, we're gonna be like, okay, PORSHA, you're with Simon. You guys are getting a new house. You're getting married. Okay, girl, like, been there, seen that. Like, we're not gonna get the season until November.
Oh. Why you gotta be such a downer? They're supposed to start filming this new season in June, but I'm sure, look, loose lips sink ships. So I'm ready for all that tea to come into my hands.
Andy was saying that on Going to Bed with Garcelle. He was like, the most leaky cast is New York and Atlanta.
Nothing really leaked out of New York that was worth even reporting on, unfortunately. But I am still in with the season. I will be watching probably tomorrow, not tonight. Which reminds me, I just want to remind
Heather
everyone.
gets a confessional.
Say it again?
Heather gets confessionals. I'm so excited.
Oh, yeah. I will be watching probably tomorrow morning. Just a reminder, y'all, I will be on Scotty by Nature TV tonight talking about mental health, a mental health awareness month. That is at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. So be sure to check that out. Any other last minute thoughts, St. J, before I let you go?
No, none at all. Thanks for having me.
Thank you, of course. Miriam, I'm not gonna be shady.
I was just playing on your Ramona comment. I'm not. Guys, listen. when we like a housewife, at least my opinion is based on what I see on the show. And I'm always with that person that's being dogged out or ganged up on. You will see, most likely, this is the person that I will defend. No, they do not pay me. Okay, and I am one that I defend. Monique, because I feel like what they did to her went beyond just being messy. It had other issues like racial whistles, dog whistles, that I really have an allergy to. But I won't digress. Is this new podcast the Cheetah brand of Speak On It? Is that what they're gonna do now? After every episode, they will talk about it. I think that's the Cheetah brand of Speak On It. Listen, the copying someone is the form of flattery. So I just hope. I really. You guys won't believe it, but Gizelle was my favorite. She was. Last time
I
when
believe
I
it.
went to DC, I went because I wanted to go to the Black Lives Matter, and I wanted to do my part in that mural. My political stance. I saw Gizelle, and I wanted to take a picture with her, but my cousin, he's they're very high society. He goes like, no, you are not. But at least he turned back the car so that I could see her better. She was wearing a lovely dress, and that was all before what she did to Monique. Yeah, but she has done to Monique that before, but we didn't see until they aired the show. Really, Gizelle used to be my favorite. I always felt like her shade was shade. But then again, to shade people on their relationships and demand for them to speak on it when you don't speak on yours, there are new babies being born. It's not only what was in her book, it's a pattern. And it's sad that a lovely woman like her needs to go back to a toxic relationship. And here, her and Kenya can relate,
Oh, wow. Again, you somehow bring it back to Kenya.
I will always vindicate you. You can put me time out. Listen, I love you no matter what, but don't put me on time out.
Miriam, as always, we appreciate you calling in.
Love you, Kempire.
Love you too.
Hey, happy birthday, Diana. Your picture is hot.
Oh,
her new profile picture.
I haven't. I've only seen a little bit, like the little of it. But happy birthday to Diana.
Computer. Yeah, happy birthday, Diana. Love you. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Love, love, love. Teresa style.
All right, you're going in timeout now. Natalia, I'm going to bring you up really quickly. Last minute thoughts.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes.
I just want to say about Kandi. Don't you think they're gonna use what's happening at a restaurant like shade?
Oh, very possible. Very possible. But this is not the first time that Kandi's had things happen at one of her restaurants. So and it hasn't really made it to the show.
Oh, and is it true that Robyn Dixon really cheated on Juan?
I haven't heard that.
Oh.
All right. Thank you,
But
Natalia. Because we're getting an echo in the background.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you to everyone that called, and we appreciate you guys. We have 600 and something people in the chat. Like this video if you haven't liked it already. And if you're not subscribed, be sure to subscribe. Again, don't forget, tonight we will be dropping by, and when I say we, me, and a bunch of other people, we dropping by Scotty by Nature TV to talk about mental health. So join that conversation. It starts at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. Central. Go get something to eat, because that's exactly what I'm going to do. Again, shout out to everyone in the chat. Thank you guys for your super chat. Shout out to the mods. Again, mod, if you would like to be a moderator of the Kempire Daily YouTube channel, let me know in the chat right now. And also, if you're watching this afterwards, let me know your thoughts on all of the hot topics. I'm still going to be tuning into Gizelle's and Robyn's podcast. I thought it was interesting, and I think they're going to drop some tea when the new season starts, which will be on July 11th. If you missed our conversation on the super trailer from yesterday, be sure to check that out on the Kempire Daily YouTube channel. Kandi's restaurant, it is now open. It was temporarily shut down, and it was voluntarily shut down by Kandi to get things together. So that's good. And Simon is selling his home for $5 million in Atlanta. If you're in the market for a new home, maybe it's for you. We went through all of the photos, all of them, and I enjoyed every second. Anyways, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. Have a wonderful evening. As I said to you before, I'll be stopping by Scotty by Nature to talk mental health. I think it's an important conversation before the month of May ends, but of course, a conversation that we should be continuing regardless. Thanks so much again for tuning in. Bye-bye.